Two Arkansas high school stars are back home after a remarkable trip to New York City. We've got Eli Taylor of Bentonville West and Callie Ferguson of Alma represented the Walton Arts Center Diamond Awards at the 17th Annual Jimmy Awards, the National High School Musical Theater Awards. They join us now to talk about their experience. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Exciting.
Yeah, how exciting. So when you won the Diamond Awards here locally, what did it mean to represent Arkansas in New York?
To me, like I don't know, Arkansas is just always like, it's, that part of me, is I'm an Arkansan. So, it's just like taking this little bit of Southern hospitality and Southern self to a city like New York is just like crazy, because it's like someone like me who has lived in a small town. I live in Alma, Arkansas. That is very crazy and insane to me to take that to New York and just be there.
Yeah, I know. I bet it was wild. What about for yourself?
Yeah, I feel like, honestly, a lot of people around the country forget that Arkansas is a place. People told me during the week, they were like, people live there? And so it was really cool to go and show, especially between us and the other awards program in Little Rock, the 4 people from Arkansas kind of representing and showing like, hey, we're here, putting us on the map and getting kind of recognition from people all around the country.
Yeah, that's so important, I feel like.
So for the Jimmy Awards, what was the training and the rehearsal process like? What was that all that?
It was very rigorous. It was a lot of hard work. We would wake up at 6 to 7 in the morning, and then we would have rehearsals would start at 8:30. And then we would go until 7 o'clock, really. So it was just
full day.
Wow.
Yes, it was
Full
a
day.
lot of rehearsals. It's a long day, but we had breaks in the afternoon. We had lunch, we had breakfast, so we had food breaks. But besides that, it was.
I'm sure it's all kind of a blur, but can you tell me how many days of rehearsals you had?
10?
I don't know.
That's a
think.
lot. That's a
Yes.
long
Yeah.
time.
And it was little 5 to 15-minute breaks,
Yeah.
max.
Yeah.
It was the most physically rigorous thing I think I've ever had to do.
Well, I think it's safe to say you made your Broadway debut. What was that like for both of you, the experience?
Okay. It felt unreal. Like, to the extent of even being backstage in the Minskoff and seeing all the Lion King set and props, I still didn't process that I was there, because this is a stage that I have seen so many times as someone who has watched the Jimmy Awards for years. I've seen videos on this stage and I've seen the same flooring, but actually being there, being backstage and being on stage, it kind of just felt like I was performing at home. Like,
Yeah.
I was just there with my friends doing the stuff that we practiced.
Right.
And it was fulfilling, I think, more than it was like adrenaline and built up.
I think that speaks to the fact that theater is theater no matter where you are. You can be in Arkansas, you can be on the stage in Broadway, and it's a very similar experience. So that's great that you had that kind of like coming home sense, even though you were states away. What about for you performing there?
If one word to describe it would be ecstatic. I mean, when we did the opening number on the Jimmy Day, I have never felt that much energy performing, and just that aliveness feeling of performing on stage. But I agree with Eli. It was very much just theater, It's doing what I love in front of people that I love. So it was just doing
Amazing.
what I did.
Yeah, and I would say you probably had a lot of these, but between the shows and Times Square and everything there, what was your biggest wow moment?
Ooh, I have to think. I feel like every single day was a wow moment, because one day I walked in late to rehearsal and Aaron Tveit was in the room, and I was like, wow, that's Aaron Tveit.
Yeah.
And then the next yes, I did. And then the next day we go to Times Square and see our face on a billboard, and it's just like, oh, that's my face.
Oh my
So
gosh.
It was just every single day was amazing and brought something crazy.
Yeah.
For me, there was a very specific moment. We started choreographing and we had sung some stuff, and in the opening number we had a Lost Boys section where the piano cut out when we all did like a big stomp and then sang a cappella. And the first time we ran through that and like the stomp echoed through the entire room and we all sang, I think that's when it processed me. I was like, I'm at the Jimmy's. Like, everyone here is crazy good, because when you're eating breakfast with these people,
Right.
and they're just kind of messing around.
Yeah.
It feels like you're in your high school cafeteria.
Sure.
And then you go into this rehearsal space, and all of a sudden, it's the future of Broadway.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, congratulations to you both. I'm sure
you
you
so
had a
much.
very memorable experience. Thanks for sharing some of your time with us today, and congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yeah.